Hey, Pops. Today we're going to play a game on the Atari 7800 called Robotron something.
Rosie.
It's a bunch of numbers I can't
Rosie.
read. Oh, for the love of... Now what? Is it the wrong game again?
Not exactly.
Then why are you bothering me?
Well, we're actually playing a few different versions of the game and discussing the rise in popularity of the twin-stick shooter.
Oh, can we call it popularity?
I don't see why not.
Sweet. Let's do this. Rosie the Gaming Sheba. That's me. So, what's a twin-stick shooter?
It's a control scheme developed to use two directional sticks instead of buttons. One stick controls movement, while the other controls aiming or shooting.
Whoa! And Robotron was the first one?
No, there were a couple games before them that used it, such as Space Dungeon and Mars. But Robotron was the first one that really made it take off.
Oh, so it was the first one that was popular.
That's not gonna get old, is it?
Only to you and the viewers. I can do it all day.
Robotron was developed by Eugene Jarvis and Larry DeMar for Williams Electronics back in 1982. Jarvis was responsible for making it a dual joystick game.
Why he did that?
Well, he was in a car accident and...
He hit him head so hard he saw it in a dream?
No, he...
Oh, he killed a guy that actually invented the game and stole his idea.
No. And what is wrong with you?
I get dropped. A lot.
Anyway, when he returned to work, his hand was still in a cast, preventing him from comfortably playing games with a typical button layout. Also, while he was a fan of an earlier game, Berserk, Jarvis felt that having a control scheme that forced you to shoot in the direction you were moving could be improved.
Intruder alert, intruder alert. Got a humanoid, got a intruder.
After doing well in the arcades, it was ported to many home consoles and computers at the time, with mixed results. Let's take a look. This one made my ears bleed.
Yeah, it's hard to recommend any of the home computer ones from the early 80s, but this one stands out. It sounds horrible. It plays well, but you're gonna need to mute it. Now this one's not too bad. It had dual joystick controls.
Yeah, with the 5200 controllers. Even I know those are garbage and I don't even have thumbs.
Also, the color palette here made it really hard to see what was what on the screen.
Well, try being colorblind. This version not so good, but not so bad. I mean, if all you have is a Commodore 64, this is a good one.
Rosie, if all they have is a Commodore 64, I don't think they'd be watching this video.
Well, I mean, that's a fair point.
There's really not a whole lot you can say about this one.
Oh, yes, there is. This one's bad all over the place. It made my ears bleed, it was hard to control, and I can't even tell what's a bad guy and what isn't.
I stand corrected.
Oh, my gosh. This one makes me miss the last one.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations. You've got this game running on a VIC-20.
Well, that's using the term loosely.
Well, this one's certainly a step in the right direction.
Yeah, as long as you have fingers, they're pretty hard to control.
It does allow for one hand on the keyboard to control movement and the other one to control firing, but good luck keeping your hands in the right spot.
one's the best port to a classic console.
It really is. The gameplay and the sound are intact, and you can even use 2 joysticks.
Which is kind of the whole point of this video we're talking about anyway.
Go ahead, say it. You know you want to.
Out of all of them, this one has the best intro music.
You happy now?
Kinda. Just want to throw in that it's also the best one on a classic handheld.
Yeah, yes it is. I mean, technically it's simultaneously the best and worst one for classic handhelds.
Well, I guess that also means it was the most popular one.
Alright, that's enough. Moving on.
The arcade version has also been ported in many compilations, such as Midway Arcade Treasures.
Yeah, this one's actually really interesting because it has a lot of facts about all the games, as well as some really interesting interviews from the creators.
I haven't played in a while. I'll get down there, and it'll just humiliate me.
Plus, there's over 20 other fun games to play.
Our favorite way to play it, however, was on Midway Arcade Origins on the PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, this one really nailed it. You don't have all the information from the PlayStation 2 one, but it looks great and plays great.
Yeah, it seems to emulate the arcade nearly perfectly. You can't go wrong with this one. Plus, there's over 30 other games included.
In 1983, they released a direct sequel called Blaster.
Sweet. Another twin-stick shooter?
Of course not. It's a first-person rail shooter.
Well, the first one did so well. Why did they change it?
I don't know, 'cause you humans are weird. Oh no! This one get me seasick! Blah!
In 1990, Jarvis and Midway got back to their roots with the twin-stick shooter Smash TV.
All right, violence and money, my favorite.
Yeah, this game pretty much screams 90s at you. But they did a great job of getting that frantic action that they had back when they made Robotron.
While not a sequel, they followed that one up with Total Carnage, which is totally not starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, this one didn't do as well financially, but it is still a really good game.
Yeah, plus it's still got that over-the-top violence that I like. It just goes to show you, it can still be a good game, even though it's lacking in
No, Rosie, please don't.
popularity.
And then 1996 rolled around and things started to get weird.
Starting to get weird? That's like saying my popularity joke is starting to get annoying.
Yeah, this was right around when everyone started to get into the fad of remaking everything from the olden days of the 80s.
I can't even look at this one, or I gonna get seasick again.
Yeah, the moving camera angle just ruins the game for me. With the original Robotron, if you died, it was because of your skills or you got overwhelmed.
With Robotron X, you could die just because you don't see the guy on the next screen.
Luckily, they also remade this one for the Nintendo 64 called Robotron 64. That one mostly fixed the screen.
Plus, if you got two N64 controllers, you got dual stick controls.
Yeah, that was almost a selling point for me. That was pretty cool.
And now we've reached the part of the video where we talk about the copycats.
They're not copycats. We're going to share some games we found that are definitely inspired by twin-stick shooters like Robotron.
Yeah, copycats, just like I said. But this one here's called Geometry Wars. It's fast and frantic, just like I like it.
Resogun actually takes inspiration from two classics. It's a twin-stick shooter as Robotron was, but the game design itself is a lot more like Defender.
Yeah, you gotta fly around saving all the humans. I don't know why they don't save the puppies instead.
Maybe because they said popularity too many times. This one also has some really cool boss fights.
Yeah, Neck Machina! Death Machine! More violence!
We're gonna have to take you to talk to somebody after this video.
They're probably for the best. This is another one that's nice and frantic for me.
Yeah, this was a good fast-paced game with beautiful graphics and great music.
I give 2 paws up.
They may have come a long way, but it's crazy to think that no matter which twin-stick shooter you choose, the groundwork was laid out over 40 years ago.
And they've only increased in...
Rosie, no.
I'm gonna tell you!
I'm begging you, don't.
Popularity!
That's it. I'm out.
Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Have a nice day.